Martial law was declared.
We were in martial law.
Martial law.
People around me were saying, this is martial law. Be prepared to die for your faith.
They started getting out of those military vehicles, but they were dressed all in black.
I seen these guys marching up my street, and some were dressed in all black, and some were dressed in this dark green military uniform. They were carrying guns and these large, clear shields, and I knew that they were looking for Christians. I knew it. I could feel it in my spirit. I knew it.
The things they were about to have the soldiers to do was, I felt it in my spirit, it was about to be wicked. And they went with it because it was orders given to them.
These soldiers, but they were very demonic, looked like they was just full of Satan. And what they did for those who didn't do what they said, immediately they were killed. They were telling people to go back in their houses and do not come out. And if you look like you want to come out, they kill you.
We opened the door, and it was the National Guard, the military. They were soldiers, okay? They had weapons, and what they were doing was going from house to house. They had a clipboard. This was COVID-19.
Anyone who did not get the vaccine was put on house arrest and had to wear an ankle bracelet monitor. These soldiers were trained in other dreams. They were trained to either kill on sight if you don't listen. And the ones that did listen, you were either taken to camps, or you were stripped of your rights, or either do what they said, but immediate impending death.
The Lord showed me a pile of bodies in black body bags.
All of a sudden, I see these big tankers taking these body bags and these medical supplies or equipment into neighborhoods. And I said to myself, they're bringing the body bags to us. And I told her, I said, look, they're bringing the body bags in the community and right to us. And I said, are you going to stay in denial? I yelled at her. I was like, are you going to stay in denial?
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Yasharallah. Peace and salutations to the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David, the hopeful elect. And as you can see in the video, the Lord is pouring upon the spirit upon all flesh dreams, man, and visions. Alright? And this is prophecy. And these dreams that these people are having, man, ain't nothing nice. Okay? And the apostles and those great millstones have been warning you people, okay, that Jacob's trouble, you so-called black expensive Americans, all hell's getting to break loose, man. Okay? Because Esau has but a short time. Esau, Edom being what? So-called white nation in the military, alright, is getting ready to have great wrath upon you so-called black spasm Americans, which you are the Israelites. Okay, and really upon all nations, man. But the Lord is warning you, his people. This is Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And that's what these people are doing, man. These people are prophesying their dreams, man. They're telling you people the future. Because all prophesy means just to say something before. It says your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. Alright, and that's what's happening, man. Okay, these people are seeing visions and having dreams. Alright, of martial law. All of them having dreams of martial law. The military. Okay. Quarantining. Salakia. Yeah. So these people are having dreams, okay, of all hell breaking loose, man. Okay. And these are the times that we're living in, that things are definitely gonna get worse, okay, in this country, man. That things are not gonna get better with the things that's going on right now. It says, this is Joel 2:28. It says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. Alright? And these people are seeing visions, man. But what are these visions to come? Of all hell breaking loose. Alright? And this is what the Lord's been talking about. This is what we're prophesying to his people, man. About what? Jacob's trouble. This is Jeremiah 30:7. I'm going to start up to 6. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Why? Okay, because great hell and tribulation, okay, and wrath is coming. Okay? That's why these men are like that, man. Because what? Becoming into a famine. Alright, martial law, military. Okay, draconian laws. Okay, because a lot of these draconian laws are going to cause people to what? To not be able to buy or sell. Alright? It says, at last, the 7th verse, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Alright? Jacob's trouble is a time that you so-called Black Spanish Americans are going to be in a situation that you've never been seen before, man. And if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahushua with you, okay, you're finished. This is Daniel 12:1. And it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And the ones that's going to be delivered is talking about the elect. Those are the ones that's going to be found written in the book. But there's going to be a time of trouble, and that's what these people are dreaming, man. A time of trouble that has never been seen before. And that's why, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that the elect is being prepared, okay, through what? Through these scriptures. Alright? Through the Lord using men, alright, to teach people, prepare people for what's to come. And to rely on the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see? Because great tribulation is getting ready to happen. This is Matthew 24. That says, immediately after tribulation. Let's go into what tribulation means. Let's go into what tribulation means. Matthew 24. Immediately after those tribulation, G 23:47. And it says, afflicted, anguish, burden, persecution, tribulation, trouble. You see? And that's what it is, man. Affliction, trouble, anguish, persecution, burden, to be afflicted. And that's what's getting ready to happen through the military, through the draconian laws. You see? Let me get it. This is 2nd Ezra. Matter of fact, let me finish that Matthew up. So like it. This is Matthew chapter 24, 28, and it reads, 29, it says, immediately after tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Because why? Because when Yahweh Shah comes back, this place is going to be pelted with missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? The Lord's going to come back in the midst of World War III. And this place, America, is going to be what? It's going to be hit with intercontinental ballistic missiles, 200,000, which is 200 million. But before that happens, it's going to be great anguish and tribulation, man. This is 2nd Ezra 9:1, and it reads, 2nd Ezra 9:1, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest begins to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, and we in the end, man. And we know that the end, that this devil, which is Esau Edom, was getting ready to have great wrath. This is Revelation 12:12. And it reads, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, and woe means destruction. Let's go find out what that woe means. Let's go find out what that woe means. It says, whoa. It says primary exclamation of grief. You see? Grief. Great grief is getting ready to happen. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. All right, and that's they could via the way the military. And a lot of these people in the dreams, as you can see before, are saying that they're seeing, all right, the military coming down having great wrath. All right, having no mercy, and that's in the scriptures. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. That burning wrath of a great multitude is talking about the military. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. You see? And that's talking about them quarantine camps. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And you heard how they said that they were going door to door, man. All right? And those that didn't have that thing were taken into these quarantine camps. They shall be like madmen. See, they said they had no soul, they had no spirit. They were cold. They were ruthless. You see? They should be like madmen, the military. Okay? The Gurgle troops, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Those that don't want to be part of the system. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who am I chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. That's the tribulation. Hear ye, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord. Power, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Okay, because we come in a time of great wrath and a trouble, that way you're going to have to make moves, man. All right, you're going to have to make quick, fast moves, man, and there's no time to second guess anything. It's 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. And it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And that's what's getting ready to happen upon this world, man, especially upon the so-called Black Spanish Americans, 2/3 of our people, because they're walking in great pride of this world, resting and believing in this government, man, in this system. All right? But the system is about to bite them, man. But understand that for thyself, and seek out the glory of such be as like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared. Why? Because we know that the end of this world is the beginning of Jacob's world, all right, which is the kingdom. It says plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed, yet perfect goodness and wisdom. It says the root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into the hell to be forgotten. All right, and that's the kingdom. But until then, what? We have to be prepared for what's to come, which is great death and destruction. This is 2nd Ezra 15:1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, the unbelief. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's what's getting ready to happen. A great death is getting ready to happen upon our people for not having faith. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's exactly what these people are seeing in their dreams, man. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me. And that's talking about who? The elect, man. The elect are the ones that cry unto the Lord, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. And the Lord's getting ready to avenge us via different ways: spiritual power, angelic forces, and ultimately Yahushua come and deliver us, man. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. And you see that. It said black, Hispanics, and Native Americans in that exact order. Okay, have to get the jab first. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And in these visions, in that video, these people were seeing the plagues. Alright? And one of those plagues is going to be via the military, man. The Lord's hammer. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful consolations. Why? Because the government is causing these farmers to not to destroy their crops. And the weather. It says, woe to the world of them that dwell therein. Meaning what? Destruction. And that's what these people are saying. Great destruction coming upon the world. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Meaning what? People are going to pick up their guns and come against the government. Why? For their unrightful and unlawful decrees. Unrighteous decrees. For there shall be sedition among men. And sedition means what? People going against the government and invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. What's that talking about? Martial law. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You see? Because people only care about themselves. Alright? So when ribs start to touch and people start to starve, everybody's going to turn to straight animals, man. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, see? But shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. And that's what these people were seeing in their vision. Great tribulation. Alright? All hell getting ready to break loose. And that's what we want you so-called blacks, men, and Americans to come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? Which is your power, so you can be delivered. And you Israelite foreigners that believe in this truth to come back to the Lord, man, because time is short. Alright, so with that, I'd like to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the apostles and elders Yasharallah. Peace and salutations to the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David, the elect. Shalom.